I'm Lillian.
And I'm Chelsea.
And this is the Book Coven.
Yes.
My pick was An Unwanted Guest by Shari Lapena.
Mm-hmm. Girl, you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And very fitting for the weather we've been having.
Yes, cold.
Yes.
It's
This book was a weekend retreat at a cozy mountain lodge. Is supposed to be the perfect getaway. But when a storm hits, no one is getting away. I didn't write that. One of the guests is turned up dead. It looks like an accident, but when a second guest dies, everyone starts to panic. Within the snowed-in paradise, someone or something is picking off the guests one by one. And there's nothing they can do but hunker down and hope they survive the storm and one another.
I mean, the first one didn't look like an accident, technically.
At all. No.
Yeah.
My murder bells were ringing.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Immediately.
Hundo percento.
I've
A young
seen-
gal does not die falling down the stairs.
I've fallen down a number of stairs. I know.
You've fallen many a flight.
Oh, yeah. Suspicious?
Yes.
Let's be honestly, if anyone dies. I was going to say if anyone dies, it's suspicious, but I think that's...
There's lots of death in there. So much death is around.
That sounded like a better thought in my head. Moving on.
It was better thought than said.
Today's food and wine pairing.
I can smell it from here.
Oh,
It
yeah.
smells delicious.
It's not a wine. I chose a vanilla whiskey. Because someone may or may not have had some whiskey and then died.
Yep, may or may
After.
not.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to us. And I made some vanilla donuts with a vanilla glaze and there are little axes in them.
Yeah, adorable.
And sparkly blood.
Murder. Let's test out some
Ever.
whiskey. That's
Still
good shit.
Still good whiskey.
So good.
What is the name?
Crown Royal.
Crown Royal. That's
Vanilla.
the one. We all know
Vanilla.
Crown Royal. Mm-hmm. This is the one that made me hungover for 3 days.
Yes.
So
When we recorded our last podcast.
gonna be great. So yeah, this book, I liked it.
I liked it.
Until the end.
You didn't like the
I
end.
hated the ending so
Why
much.
didn't you like the end? I really liked the
It
end.
just felt-
It dragged on a little.
Yes, and it just felt like it was wrapped up too neatly, too fast.
Oh,
'Cause-
interesting.
The power came back on. They called the cops. They got there immediately, and then they didn't even investigate. Really, they just asked around. They repeated
Yeah.
the same shit over and over.
Yeah.
And then they found an earring, and they were like, "Oh well,
Must
we'll
be
arrest
you."
Lauren."
Yeah.
And then she didn't even try to fight the book. It just did like an inner monologue of her confession.
And I liked that, though. I liked the inner
Yes.
monologue confession because then it told us everything. We got to kind of recap the events and see it from her perspective,
Yeah.
which I liked. But then, I mean, it doesn't say whether she gets off because she went to jail
that's
for it, but
cool.
she might still...
It's an open ending because
You know.
they arrested her because they have the earring, but
Yeah.
that's not enough to convict
Exactly.
someone, so she could still get off.
Yeah.
So that's cool, but it's just her reasoning for it was just like,
It was stupid.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I think it was because she's a
She's
the author
insane.
goes into like psychopaths a lot in the book
Yeah.
and talks about what makes a psychopath or like, you know, what the fact that it's like psychopaths think so differently than we do. So I think
Mm-hmm.
she was trying to show that like the killer is a psychopath.
Yeah.
So like they're not normal. She murdered once and she's just like, well, you know about that murder, so I'm going to kill you too.
She's like me if I was a serial killer. Like, oh, God, loose ends everywhere.
ends.
I guess I'll kill you.
Close the loose ends.
It's a slippery slope. Next thing you know, you've killed 15.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
She
shit.
kept killing.
Girl, stop. She killed so many people that didn't. Well, she killed one that didn't. Two. No, one that didn't need to die. Candace.
Candace didn't need to die.
No.
She didn't know shit.
No, it was Bradley.
Yeah.
We'll get into that, but I just thought it was too, like, maybe it's because I've recently been reading and watching so many, like, elaborate
Oh,
things.
yeah. And this
And
maybe was a little
It
too
was so
simple.
simple, yeah.
There were so few characters, though, right? And, like,
Yeah.
so many died. So many of those already few characters then died.
Snuffed it, yeah.
Right? So it's not like, and then there were none where one of the dead people comes back to life, which is what I was almost expecting because it was so similar.
I have a lot of ideas about. Basically, when I was reading this, in my brain, it was this like really well thought out, crazy like murder, and then I read it. I was
You're like, oh, okay,
yeah, I guess it's me then. I took it too far.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'll give you all those later. It's just, I mean, things I did like the setting was amazing.
It was
a good
setting.
mountain lodge. I've always wanted to go to a place like that
with no Wi-Fi or cell service.
No,
that
they
did.
They did have. Oh no, they didn't have Wi-Fi.
No.
Okay, yeah, they need Wi-Fi because no one should go anywhere that.
I don't know.
Far.
Danger.
Yeah.
Danger. Murder. Alarm bells.
Also, I mean, if it was that lodge but better run because they didn't have any backup generators.
Oh, I know. So it just got cold.
And you're in a place. I assume they get snowstorms a lot. So come on,
absolutely.
Guys. But yeah, I love me a snowstorm.
No, yeah, it was great. And they have their little the ice bar, which in the igloo. Cool. That's so cool. That's really neat.
Good touch.
Yeah.
Snow is always spookier than rain.
Yes.
I love rain, but the snow, because you just like can't get away from it.
Yeah,
like these guys.
It's more dangerous, right? Because the ice is slippery, and then you know you can see blood in the snow like perfectly.
Oh shit! Yeah. About to pop off. It was really good pacing of the book.
I thought so too. I really enjoyed how everything went about. Like someone didn't die too quickly.
Yes,
right.
It was
got
all
to
like
know everyone
really...
a little first. I was kind of upset that Dana died. Like they introduced enough of her that I wanted more of her because she just seemed pleasant.
Yeah,
and like friendly.
That was the thing with a lot of them. You're like, oh, I like you. You're gonna die. And it's gonna hurt. But yeah, it moved pretty. I mean, it's a short book, so that's sometimes they fucking slog on. You're like, all right, come on. I know. But yeah, nice, it flowed well, and everything was really organic. Like,
it didn't feel forced.
Yes, when they all made terrible fucking decisions.
They did,
but they're normal people who are
make
not
terrible
around.
decisions.
Yeah, so like them splitting off and running into the snowstorm. Everyone knows.
Riley.
Everyone knows that's a bad fucking call, but they did it.
Splitting up is like the number one no.
Yes,
I get it. You're out there searching for a girl who can die because she's just run away, but like that was her shit decision. She made that choice. You need to think smart. She died anyway, so fuck what you guys did.
They had all the rookie mistakes.
All of them.
Let the worried, emotional husband run off with a gun.
Yeah.
He won't get scared and fire at anything.
Fuck. I thought he killed someone.
Yeah, I know. That would have been a oops. Whoopsie doopsie.
That's my bad.
And there's like there were a small amount of characters, but they were all in one place. So technically there was a lot going on. She handled each of the characters pretty well. They all had their
they all had a fucked up backstory. Like at least a little.
Single
Except Gwen. Didn't she have one that they never mentioned?
No, they did. Hers is the worst in my opinion. I hated Gwen. When she was in college, she got drunk and stumbled into this room.
Oh, right.
And witnessed a girl.
I forgot about it immediately.
She got gang raped.
Yes.
And she just
did
lay there like, ooh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And then the girl asked her, like, you're the only witness. Can you please, like, do something?
And she said no.
Like, no.
Yeah.
And,
awful.
And then the girl later killed herself.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you know, I felt bad about that ever since. Yeah, you should.
You fucking should.
You should.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You're scared. I mean, if she spoke up while they were raping the other girl, something bad would have happened to her as well. Yeah. So I understand.
That makes sense.
But afterwards, you need to help a girl out. Always help your fellow woman.
She was like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to cause any, like...
A stink has already been caused. Yeah. Fucking raise some hell on these hooligans and kill them.
Yeah,
testify.
She was the worst. I mean, at least Lauren, sure she's crazy, but she knows she's fucked up. Gwen is like, oh, I'm a good person, you know, it's just, I made a mistake.
I love that all their treacherous pasts came out, and I think that is exactly what would happen if you were stuck in that situation.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you have nothing to do but be scared and talk to each other, and you're not sure if you're talking to the killer, so you like want to edge out all these people's backstories so that you know their deepest secret. Like, can it be you?
It makes me worried next time I'm in like a hotel or something. Like, how many of us have such dark big skeletons in our closet?
And I was reading and I'm like, I don't think I have a dark secret. I don't understand.
I certainly have secrets, but dark secret?
Not dark, no.
No one's died accidentally in my presence.
Why did all of them have something so bleak?
You guys doing okay now? I think the energy just crazy just summons more crazy.
I think so, yeah. I might have killed my brother. Ah! Okay.
Yeah, you really think back on your life like, what would I say in that scenario? Bunch of people are like fucking holding you to chat like, what did you do? You're like, I don't know. I illegally download things.
No, she doesn't.
I robbed Rob. I say Rob like it's impressive. I shoplifted from Sears, I think, or the Bay.
Oh my God.
Axe body spray. And some candy.
I remember that. Didn't you get caught, though?
I did get caught.
You got caught, yeah.
Because the girl I was with saw one of those people, like, checking us out. You know, those, like, hidden mall cop people. And she didn't think to mention to me, like, that's weird that guy's looking at us.
Oh, no.
And then he stopped us. And already I was like, oh, my God.
Fucking teenagers.
I'm going to jail.
You're like 14.
Yeah. That's my big secret,
there
guys.
You go.
Just in a night, give me a minute.
I really liked how Lauren, this was for me the tell that it was Lauren. She started also pinning it on Ian.
Yes.
And saying, well, maybe it could have been you because you kept that secret from your parents for... It's like she found it out and she was just like, she pounced on it. Like, yes, it was him. It wasn't me. It was him.
No, I thought it was weird. My flag went up a little bit with Candace. It's when she kept throwing herself on the people. Like
I know.
Until she'd be like, oh my God.
Let me feel your pulse.
Yeah,
Stop
like
touching the bodies.
Especially with Candace, who was clearly dead and had been dead for several hours, and she's like, "Oh no, we'll just unwrap the scarf. She'll bring her back." It's like, oh well,
no.
Even a panicked person would know not to touch a body.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. She was like trying to lift her. I was like, okay, girl.
Yeah. Oh, let me help with Bradley. No.
Yeah.
Stop touching the corpses.
Let's run through our 11 guests, our little murder victims.
Yes.
We got David, criminal defense attorney.
I liked David.
David was cool.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I never thought
I'm glad he was there, right?
Yes.
Because he was so smart.
He was the only one.
Yeah.
He's around murder. It's his job.
Exactly.
He knows exactly
and
what
he's
to
like,
do.
we need to keep the crime scene.
Yeah, he's the only one who thought it was odd that a woman would die from a small tumble down the stairs.
Well, he saw the blood on the one stair and realized like she probably got her head bashed in afterwards, which was exactly right.
Yes. And his dark secret was that he was accused of killing his wife.
I don't think he killed her.
No, I don't think he killed her, but for a while I thought that maybe the killer was that person that killed his wife and had come back.
Yeah.
Because it sounded like it was a frame
job.
the
job. Yeah.
So I think he was going to try to frame David again for killing all these people.
Kind of like a Stephen Avery making a murder thing.
Yeah.
Like, well, it didn't work the first time,
just
so let's do
so
it again.
Convenient. Because then, like, how are you going to get out of that one? Like, I swear, this time also, I did not kill these people.
Yeah, right? How do you get out of that? Like, why are you around all these murders?
Sir, you fool us once, but not twice.
Yeah, I don't think he killed his wife.
He was a good guy. I like David. Yeah. And then we got Gwen. We already went in on Gwen.
Yeah.
Hate Gwen. She's also
I didn't like her.
She's a terrible friend, too.
No. She was a bad friend. She was just, she seemed like, I know Riley was a mess, but she seemed like a mess in her own way.
Yeah.
But not in like
and Riley is an ex-war vet who's, you've recently found out was kidnapped.
Yeah.
And held hostage and witnessed like murder, and she has PTSD.
Yeah.
She is an excuse to be.
Like, be nicer to your friend.
And she was like blaming her, like, oh, she's being so dramatic right now. And like, I can't believe she's trying to keep me away from David.
First of all, you just met David. Second of all, there was a murder.
There's a murder.
And you're still thinking about David? That blew my mind that she was still thinking about him. Like, I wonder if we can be together after. He was thinking that too.
Yeah. Idiots. And like, yes, your friend is worried. Someone died, and then you found out you're at a hotel with someone who was accused of murder.
Yeah.
And the case is unsolved.
You should be a little worried.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's just such a dick.
Yeah. Fuck Gwen.
Poor Riley.
You always have to have people you don't like, though, right?
Poor sweet Riley. She was sadly a victim. But she didn't have to die, like they said. She heard a gunshot and it triggered her PTSD.
And she fled.
And she froze to death.
Yeah.
That hurt me.
That was really sad. I didn't like Riley that much either because
I like her.
I don't know. I liked how bold she was because she just fucking said it in front of everyone. Like, I know what you did. I know what you were accused of. And I think that was great.
She seemed like someone who, like, before all this shit happened to her, she would have been like feisty and cool and I'd love to hang out with her.
Yeah. She did seem like that. But yeah, the like running away and then freezing outside. That was brutal. Yeah. But it made sense. Totally made sense.
Not how I pictured
she was
it
terrified.
for her. I thought she would be one of the last ones.
Yeah.
You know, with her background. I thought.
Well, but the point was that she was scared.
Scared,
of life after everything that happened to her. So she was just scared of everything.
She's such a bummer. Jesus.
I know.
And then there's Ian, who was dating Lauren.
Mm-hmm. At first, I thought they were married, but then I remembered the beginning
it's hard
of the book.
To get a couples.
It's hard to when a couple's introduced, remember how long they've been together.
I think they weren't together that long.
No, it was a couple months.
Yeah, it was like their first big trip together. Mm-hmm. What a trip it was! His dirt was that he brought his brother to like some pond, the brother. He left the brother there, and the brother drowned.
They had, like, an argument. He wasn't allowed to bring his brother there, but they had an argument, so he left him alone.
And then he panicked and told his parents that he wasn't with his brother, and, he didn't know he was going down to the pond or whatever, and he just stumbled upon his dead brother. And then that is what makes them all suspect him.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's not fair. He was a child.
Makes no sense.
He was a child.
They were so sad. One of them almost killed Ian.
I know. And, oh, fuck, Henry. Like,
Henry was a fuck. He's last. He's a nightmare. That's not a...
They were all brutal to Ian, yeah.
Poor guy. Poor fucking
I mean,
guy.
if you really think someone is the murderer, you wouldn't be nice to them.
Yeah,
but
and you wouldn't keep, like, poking them like, you killed him, didn't you?
Yeah, right? Yeah, because they're going to kill you next.
That's how you get stabbed. Stop.
Yeah. That is also what made me think at first, maybe it is Ian, because when Henry died, I'm like, well, wouldn't you want to kill the guy that thinks you did it?
Now that'd be too convenient.
Yeah.
Too easy. We got poor Dana, our first victim.
Yeah. A socialite marrying a rich man.
Seemingly has the perfect life.
Yeah.
Came from a shady past. She was in foster care with Lauren and witnessed that psycho kill this guy, throw him off a roof for, I forget why, but...
Yeah, I don't remember why.
I think she just tossed him off the roof.
Yeah.
He said something, and then she tossed him off the roof and killed him.
That's an appropriate reaction, of course.
Yeah, and then, she lied about Matthew, about her past.
Yeah.
And that's what got her killed. Stupid. And then we have Lauren. We've discussed her, psycho.
Yeah.
Beverly. I like Beverly.
Oh, fuck. I wanted her to die.
No.
She was so annoying.
I wanted her to... There's another twist ending where Henry dies in his sleep. He gets poisoned.
And you think it's the murderer.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's what her thinking was, okay, this is my chance to kill him because then they'll pin it on this murderer. And, like, what is the person going to say? Like, I killed everyone but that one guy.
Yeah, right?
And the whole book, I loved her because she's desperately trying to save her marriage. Her husband's cheating on her. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, she's like this wimp.
But she's, like, the worst person because, like, the horrible nag that they're complaining that she was. She was, like, she's the most annoying person that a person can be. Like, she's only negative. Everything she said was just shitty and negative.
Yeah, but look who
and, like, she's
married
so miserable.
to.
No, I totally get it.
It's probably his fucking
It's
fault.
probably both of them who are just as miserable.
Yeah.
Because he was a miserable cunt, too, right? So they're both assholes who definitely deserve each other.
Yeah, and then...
But I wanted her to die because, like, Henry keeps describing killing her.
That's why I loved
it. And it was so funny.
Because
I thought he was going to do it.
He almost killed her at one point with a fire poker.
And then she ends up killing him.
Yeah,
it's like she had the last laugh.
Twist. I fucking love it. And like that's
she had the last laugh.
She really took advantage of a situation.
She did.
Even in all that fear and panic, she's like, wait, this can work.
I'm going to kill Henry because fuck this asshole.
I love her. You go, Beverly.
No, that was a perfect reaction. Fuck that guy.
There's James and Bradley, the hotel people. Not much to be said about them.
No. Well, Bradley had gotten into some trouble as a youth.
He's a nice little
youth.
I liked Bradley.
I did too. He did a good job.
Yeah.
But he tried to blackmail the murderer.
Yep, that's what started.
Who does that? Just tell people, guys, I saw what happened. It was this bitch right here.
He's just trying to get away from his dad, make some money. I get it, but like,
not how you
bro,
make money.
Don't blackmail a murderer. Mm-hmm. You know what they're willing to do. Mm-hmm. They kill people.
You think Lauren's got any fucking money?
They're gonna kill you, bro.
Yeah.
Don't. And then there's Matthew, rich, wife died, poor guy, whatever.
Yeah, no, poor guy.
And then Candace, who, not much. She's a writer. She dies
pretty early on. She doesn't do much before she dies either.
Nope.
She just, she recognizes a few people, but...
She just sits in her room and writes and hates her life.
Yeah, whatever. She's writing a romance, too, and having, the least romantic vacation
ever.
ever.
All of them, the cops were trying to pin it on, oh, maybe she was writing a book about you.
Everyone
blah, blah, blah.
kept saying that. And maybe she's writing a book on you. Maybe she's writing a book on you. It's a romance. Okay. I guess it wasn't.
Hey, at least she got out of her responsibilities for taking care of her sick mom. That was riding on her.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it when you're dead.
You're dead.
There you go.
You're off the hook, in the clear. You can write that romance in your grave.
And then there are the cops, but
whatever. Yeah, they were
small town cops. So I'll give you a little summation of the book. They go to the lodge. Lauren recognizes rich bitch. Kills her because she thinks she's going to rat her out.
For kicking that guy off the roof, yeah.
I mean, it's been years and nothing has ever happened.
Yeah, so why would now be the time?
Didn't have to bring it up. Nothing would have gone down, but whatever. Lauren's crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
And then she finds a note from Bradley saying, I saw what you did.
And thinks the note's from Candace.
Because it was in a book that Candace was reading. So she kills Candace. And then,
no big deal.
She sees on Bradley's desk the outline of the note scratched in his notepad. She's like, oh fuck. So then she kills Bradley. And then, while Bradley's getting murdered, that's when the gunshot happens and Riley fucks off and kills herself. Mm-hmm. And then Beverly kills Henry.
Yeah.
And then the cops show up.
Fucking Henry deserved it.
The cops show up. Everyone's like, oh, it was Ian, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And then they find an earring next to Bradley, and that's what causes Lauren's arrest.
Yeah.
And then she goes off in her monologue like, oh, this is why I did it. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. And we're just like, man, what a weak argument. Exactly. Yeah. Cool. No.
You can't even use that meme, cool murder, cool motive, still murder.
Yeah.
Because it's a dumb motive.
It was a dumb motive.
You didn't have to kill anyone.
You didn't.
Stupid.
It's because Dana made a joke about someone falling off a roof.
That was funny, though.
I would fucking do the exact same thing if I was Dana. You have everything when you're Dana because now you're marrying the rich husband and you have the good life. You both love each other and things are about to get easy for you and shit. And you just see this bitch from your past and you're just like, make a joke about that murder she did.
Both of you girls could have just gone on pretending you didn't recognize each other. Gosh,
I don't think anything would have happened.
Nope.
No.
But she committed to it. You just gotta keep going.
I mean, do you? Yeah. Well, now she had to kill Bradley because Bradley saw everything.
Yes.
So, I mean, I kind of thought Bradley knew more early on, but they made it kind of obvious because he was nodding
Well, okay, so all of my insane theories. The weakest one, I thought maybe it was Bradley and James and they had some murder hotel going on. Just because I love that. H.H. Holmes, it's fun. You know? And then I thought it was the killer who killed David's wife because how convenient.
Yeah.
And then I thought they came back and either maybe one of the other guests had some connection to him and was helping them.
Yeah.
I wanted it to not be one of the guests. Because when they found that room that no one was supposed to be in, and it was
that it was occupied,
that's spooky.
That is so spooky.
That could have been fun.
I know, that's so cool. I thought maybe that James and Bradley had gotten into some other shifty business, and maybe it was someone Bradley knew, but I kind of was hoping it wasn't that because I didn't want it to. I don't know. I didn't want it to be someone we didn't know already, someone who didn't have any background or context.
I always like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you get so wrapped up, it's this guy, it's fucking this guy. And then it's just some rando, and you're like, well, fuck.
Well, shit. It would have been cool. Yeah. I mean, it was a murder hotel at the end of the day.
Also, like, it would have been neat if, I mean, I know it's not great in a book, but, like, if it was just some random psycho who came to kill them just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
No reason.
Yeah.
Because that shit happens a lot.
It does. That was, there's a few movies like that where you finish watching it, though, and you're just like, huh.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how to feel, because, like, you're not... Are you mad? I mean, it was just a random murder.
It's like reading this book. Our minds, they're so just like, okay, here's when it started. Here are all the clues. Yeah. And then it's just like, nope, just some guys crazy and kill people.
Okay.
Happens all the time.
God,
like,
I hate that, though. It makes me so mad, because, like, you can't guess it.
God
I mean,
damn.
you can guess it, but you, like, I want to follow clues.
Yeah. This is why I'd be a terrible cop. I just thought, okay, it was this guy, here's why. Yeah. And it's like, no, it's just psycho just because he wanted to kill someone.
Gotta get in the mindset. There's always a reason, though, in the back of their mind, right? Like those guys who just kill women randomly. It's because their relationship with their mother.
You look like my mom. You got blonde hair.
So I'm gonna kill you.
Strangle you, you bitch.
Yeah. Rape your skull. Oh, okay.
I just think it needed a little bit more. Like,
a little more gore or something. Like something a little more brutal.
Gore. It's just, maybe if they were there another night, you know, like, let the tension really escalate.
Yes. I wanted someone to shoot someone else with the gun. Like, to think, it's Ian, they kill him, now suddenly a murder is on this person's hands.
Yes.
And they weren't the murderer. The person dead wasn't the murderer. That's what I was expecting. That would be cool. And I would have loved that.
Yes. If no one got caught.
Yep.
Like,
that would have been great, too.
Or, like, if Lauren figured out what Beverly did to Henry, or if Beverly figured out what Lauren was doing, and then it becomes like a game of like cat and mouse. Like they're each trying to say like, "Oh, I'll help you do this." You know, so you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. Yeah,
exactly.
But then they're trying to like kill each other, and then like the rest of the guests they figure it out, and it just becomes this whole fucking mess.
Yeah, I think you're right. One more night would have been like a cherry on top,
or at least like do a little bit more investigating. It was just it was over. It was getting so good.
Yeah.
Henry was gonna fucking kill his wife.
Maybe they wanted it to be to keep a short read, right?
I guess,
which I appreciate as well. I do like a quick read.
Yeah, you really bang it out, real fast.
It's real quick, bang it out,
It's just, it had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
And it hurt.
It was still it was an enjoyable read.
Yeah.
Hundo percento. Yeah.
I guess I've just evolved now. I need more than just...
We've been reading so much murder.
Yeah, we need to chill.
Yeah, and some of them have been fucked up, right? So
really? Oh, I still have like nightmares about Little Heaven.
Yes. Yeah. So they're fucked up. I mean, it's a high bar.
In our stupid brains. A little bit about our author here, Shari Lapena. She's another Canadian author, lives in Toronto. I keep picking them.
Nice.
I swear I'm not Googling them.
I noticed all of your books.
Yeah.
Just like, shit.
They're all
Should
Canadian.
I be picking Canadians? Because I haven't been.
She's a lawyer, and she was a lawyer and an English teacher before becoming a writer. She has 5 books so far, including the very popular The Couple Next Door and A Stranger in the House.
I want to read those now.
Yes, they sell.
I've heard good things.
They're both bestsellers. So, and she's been shortlisted for some awards. So
nice.
Good start in the writing career. You go, girl. Look forward to it.
Nice.
Hopefully you have some cooler endings in your other books. No offense.
You know what? They have really good reviews. So
yes, The Couple Next Door is supposed to be really good, and I think one of them is being made into a movie or something.
Oh,
so
read it before the movie comes out.
I didn't check that. Yeah. I think I read that somewhere. Okay. So maybe don't listen to me.
Hey, whatever. But
it's a possibility.
It is. It's a high possibility.
That was An Unwanted Guest.
Good book.
Overall, I liked it. Kind of a soft ending.
I like the ending.
It's a fun.
If you want a fun, quick read.
Yes. Yeah. A nice little cozy on up reading Winter Murder.
It did make me want to cozy into it because they were talking about being cold, and I'm just there like
I am cold as well.
Blankets.
Yes.
Like, yes, I am cold.
Oh, good job.
Excellent.
Girl. Bang up jobs. Stand up.
What? Gal.
Yes. What did you pick?
I picked The Woman in the Window by A.J.
More
Finn.
women in peril.
Women.
That's a big theme with us.
Yeah, that's the theme of the month. Women in peril.
It's the theme of the last few months.
If you don't tell them, they won't know.
Oh.
So this book, let's see if this is a good description.
Oh, great. Good start.
It's been 10 months since Anna Fox last left her home. 10 months during which she has haunted the rooms of her old New York house, lost in her memories, too terrified to step outside. Anna's lifeline to the real world is her window, where she sits, watching her neighbors. When the Russells move in, Anna is instantly drawn to them. A picture-perfect family. They're an echo of the life that was once hers. But one evening, a scream rips across the silence, and Anna witnesses something horrifying. Now she must uncover the truth about what really happened. But if she does, will anyone believe her? And can she even trust herself?
Ooh. Wait,
So-
I spaced out in the first part. Has she not left her house?
She has
in 10?
not left her house in 10 months.
Agoraphobia.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I've heard good things about
Yes,
this book.
I see that a lot in the library. It's checked out right now because it's
Always
Miss
checked out.
Popular.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Girl on the Train and Disturbia.
Oh.
Intrigued.
Oh, yeah.
She probably
I like
fucking
the
killed him.
agoraphobia stories.
She probably snapped and killed him.
Well, because you always got to wonder, like, are they just crazy?
Yeah.
Right? You're sitting there alone all day, every day, bored as tits. Like, you... Mind
I
plays
still
tricks
think
on
there are
you.
people on my street that
She's
are
probably an
murderers.
alcoholic. Like, that doesn't help.
I've been in that. I've watched people and be like, this is a shifty
I love
guy.
doing that. Just staring out my window. I remember staying at my uncle's apartment in Toronto, and I would constantly look out the window because there
Toronto's
was
the
another
best.
apartment
Yes,
building right
they're
across.
so close.
And everyone's windows are open, like their blinds are open. So I'm just sitting there staring at people, and I'm like, "What's your story? What's your
Toronto's
story?" And I was
just-
hoping to see. So I never saw anything interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think I'd see murder or something.
No,
that's a little. You're hoping for too much.
I
there.
mean, you don't want to say I'm hoping for that, but you're also kind of like, ooh la
you
la.
don't? Yeah, no.
A murder?
I want to be there. Look, call the cops. I just seen something.
I've seen some shit. I thought I witnessed a murder once.
What?
Well, not witnessed, but okay. My room behind it is like this little wooded ravine area, and
Oh,
there's
so
always
spooky.
like a little spooky, and
Yeah.
there's always fucking teens being dicks.
Of
down
course.
there. And one night I heard
Coyotes
this
got 'em.
girl like blood curdling screams,
Oh, fuck.
and she was saying like "fuck off," like she's like someone was like coming
shit.
after her or something. And like it went on for like 10 minutes,
my
and I was just sitting there at my window like,
Am I to call
should
someone?
I? Like, are you? I didn't want to yell like, "Are you okay?"
I would have.
But yeah, I didn't know if it was just teens being because they like they
Yeah.
smoke weed and they
Yeah.
throw shit and they're always like yelling. But yeah, it sounded really spooky. It was like really frightened screams.
She's probably dead.
I'm sorry if she's nothing. I'm Gwen. No,
Fucking Gwen.
I checked the news after. There was no suspicious stuff. I'm sure she's fine. Because then I think
sure
I
she's
heard
okay.
like, I think there's another person I heard and they was like laughing. So I don't know. I think it was just a teenager being dramatic.
boys.
But always when I hear screams all the time at
What?
night. That's an alarming sentence.
Very
But
alarming.
like, it's like I said, because the hoodlums go down there and they're
they just-
rascals.
yeah.
So they're always just like, "Ee," and yelling.
Oh god, that's so annoying.
So I don't. And there's also a band. What are they called? With the hats and
There's
the,
a mariachi band.
yeah, the London pub is near my house.
Oh, so you hear
Like you
music
hear-
too.
oh wait, no. So we could
It's not that close to
triangulate
you.
my location. No, it's not near me.
It's not close enough for music.
I can hear their fucking
Really?
music. Yeah, they're loud as
Holy
fuck.
shit.
I am assuming it's them.
Yeah.
Because where else would
No,
a
where else would
mariachi
it be?
band be?
Yeah.
But it's really nice to fall asleep to.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I understand Miss Agoraphobia. That guy's a killer. I think there's 2 people on my street that I'm suspicious
That
of.
could be murderers.
Yes.
Exciting.
One of them, I pulled open my blinds and he was, I don't know if he was looking at me, but he was looking
Like, as
in
soon
my
as-
direction.
as soon as
yeah,
you
he
open
was
it,
like
he's
there.
like,
I was like, oh!
Oh my god. I had that the other day. I opened my blinds. I thought someone had their head like just poking
Yeah.
out like this, but it turned out I like fucking I had a startle. And I
He's giving me a start.
he's given me a fright.
Heckin' fright.
And when I finally looked at it, it was just a Christmas ball. like hanging in the window. I'm like, why the fuck would you do that? Their blinds were covering it for them anyway. It just looked like a fucking head.
I love looking into people's windows. I know it's the creepiest, but like everyone does it.
No, totally.
It's so fun when you're driving. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Whenever I was a passenger, I used to do that. And there's one guy I'd always just see playing video games like really intensely, like hunched over. Like this kid's gonna have the biggest hunchback when he's older.
Been there, bro. I've never seen someone having sex. I think I've seen someone like jerking it once.
Oh god.
But I didn't see a dick.
Close your blinds. Oh, like the show You. She doesn't have blinds.
Idiot.
Oh, fuck. She needs blinds.
Yes.
You guys need to watch You on Netflix.
I always think someone's looking in my windows.
Always.
Because I look in everyone's windows.
Exactly. So I close them. As soon as it's nighttime and I don't want the light in, I just fucking
I have blackout curtains. They're never open. My room is just a dark, dingy hole. I don't care. Don't look in
Meanwhile, this bitch is like right in front of her window, like shirts
She's
off,
fine. She has sex.
tits out.
Watch the show. Yeah. No, it's a good show.
It is a good show. Did you finish it?
No, I'm on episode 1.
That's it?
I was watching The Last Kingdom. Also a good show. Okay. 3 seasons.
Okay. Oh,
so I dive right on in that. It was so
And you're
good.
done with that,
yes,
though. Okay, watch You, because
You
gets like, she consistently doesn't have blinds.
Cool.
So there's that.
Does she not see this guy? It's not like he's at a distance.
I
He's
have no idea
across
how
the
she doesn't
street.
see him and how other people don't see him too. Like he keeps blending in. Like if someone is starting to walk by, he'll like pretend to tie his shoe.
That's
and shit. But I feel like you'd notice this guy just
people around also too. Do you know how many like old women just sit by their windows?
No, exactly. And they'd look out. They'd see this guy has been staring at this poor girl for hours every single day.
Honestly, if I lived like across the street from her, because in episode 1 she has sex right by the window with no curtains.
Yeah.
I would like
episode 2 and in episode 3.
If I was bold enough, I'd knock on the door, but maybe I'd leave a note like, "Miss, I can see everything."
Yeah, I think leaving a note is best, so you don't have to like look at their face and they don't have to. But a note could be creepy. That could be like.
No, I would. You know what?
Rapey.
I would make it. I would put a note and be like, "Oh, I love the birthmark on your left breast."
Yeah, like you'd make it as creepy,
and then like ... You know how I know this? Because you don't have curtains.
You don't have fucking curtains. What's wrong with you?
Do you know how many girls get stalked and murdered?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many, but I imagine
enough.
A lot of girls. It's more than one, and that's enough for me.
Snatching. Everyone's trying to snatch everyone. Trust no one.
Grab. Snatch and grab.
That is my biggest fear. Every time I'm walking, I'm like, this guy's going to grab me. If I can snatch me.
Snatch and run. You're not a kid. No more kidnapping.
So many people, I think, are following me on the street.
I do, too. Yeah. Fucking watch You. Oh my god.
I'll get to it. I'm sorry. You know,
and it has so many twists and oh my god, it's so fun. It's
so far
fun.
He plays a great killer. So
yeah.
I'm pumped.
The best part is that he like.
You know what though?
He thinks he has a reason. He's like, but I mean, I did it for you, so it's fine, right? I'm not a murderer. He consistently says, I'm not a murderer.
He's a little scary though because I have dated like 2 people like that.
Oh, fuck.
Who have those kind of like, oh, but like you clearly wanted me to do this because you were behaving nice. Like, no.
No means no.
So
no means no.
It triggers me a little because he reminds me of some people.
Oh, fuck.
Now I'm squirmy.
Yeah.
Are you watching me?
Is this what you're capable of? Am I being stalked right now?
Oh my god.
Blinds,
yeah, Lillian. The whole like, yo, she wants me to look at her breasts.
No. She just doesn't have blinds because she's an idiot. It doesn't mean she wants you to stare.
When in the store, she's wearing a fully buttoned up shirt. I know. And he's like, oh, she wants me to stare at her breasts.
Yeah. Well, because she's wearing jangly bracelets, so she wants attention.
Yeah, she just
likes bracelets. Maybe she does want attention. That doesn't mean she wants you stalking her.
And probably killing her later.
We'll see.
I'll watch it.
Okay, excellent.
Okay.
You watch that. We'll drink whiskey,
eat
donuts, and we'll catch you next time on our bonus episode 10.
Woo! Sabrina.
Yeah.
The Teenage Witch.
I have been Chelsea.
I have been Lillian.
And toodles.
Later. Don't get killed in a snowstorm.
Don't get murdered in the snow.
Oh.
Yo.
In the rain, go for it, but not in the snow.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Snow is preserving. Die in the snow. It's better.
So that your blue and bloated corpse can just remain. Gross. Try not to die ugly, guys.
Yes. Die fabulous.
Die fabulous in like a cool pose.
Yes.
Oh. Bye.
Bye.